Welcome to the Summit League. We have some beautiful new office space and we're glad to share this with you. One of the things we wanted to do when we built this office was to showcase what we were all about. It's the student athletes. So as you enter the door, first thing you're going to see is our national champions. We've had some all the way from '87 all the way to last year with Chris. So it's been really good to showcase who we are on a national scale. And then we showcase our student athletes and their accomplishments along with our institutions with the Commissioner's Cup, the Women's All Sports Awards, and the Men's All Sports Awards. But in the background, it's always about the student athletes. And you'll see that throughout the office complexes. We really put an emphasis on what our business is all about. And our business is about student athletes. We also wanted to showcase where we're located, and the area here on the map sort of shows we've got our footprint now, and obviously it's in the upper Midwest, and that's what we're concentrating on our memberships, with the background again of student athletes. Here are all of our trophies. These are the upcoming trophies for not only our tournament, but for our Commissioner's Cup and our All Sports Awards and the Academic Achievement Award and the Sportsmanship Award. We're very proud also of the new medals that we had done. They're top quality, and that is something the student athletes really appreciated as well. As you come over here, we emphasize probably our premier event, which obviously is the men's women's basketball tournament. So we have a backdrop of that, and our current logo is what we're trying to promote, and our hashtag is Reach the Summit. We have logoed basketball shoes of all of our members, along with logoed basketballs. So we want to emphasize our institutions, our mascots, and also our premier event in this area. We have a great workspace on the front, and Pam takes care of everything here in the office. She's our go-to administrative assistant and office manager, does an outstanding job for us. But all of our operations are here with the copy machine. Anything we do budget-wise, Pam is able to handle that. As you walk down the hall, we'll first go into what we think's the highlight area. We call this the Wall of Champions. This is every sport that we have, and we have all the way, we start with our fall sports of men's, women's cross country, women's soccer, men's soccer, and volleyball. And as those championships are decided, we'll go ahead and put the latest champion for display here. Again, this is all oriented towards our student athletes. One of the areas we wanted to showcase that was very important for us operationally was a meeting space, a conference room. It's set up currently as we had it set up for our press conference. We had a hollow square meeting space for our joint council, our basketball coaches, men's and women's basketball coaches meetings. We have 4 85-inch smart TVs placed throughout so we can put our agendas up on the screens. And then again, we have our branded wall with the emphasis on our student athletes and our hashtag Reach the Summit. You'll notice throughout this building, everything is branded. If you come in and if you don't leave without being branded, that's you're going to be surprised. But anywhere from our floor mats to our doors, we even have branded water, and we have branded cups and plates and so forth. Everything is emphasized with the brand on here. We're really promoting what our brand is, not only on our tablecloths and our floor mat right here is branded. We have branding on our podium as well, and the back of each chair is also branded. So it's important for us to be able to promote that brand and make everyone feel that they're a part of the Summit League. One of the needs that we had was an area where we can do some one-on-one interviews and also to do our teleconference calls for our coaches. So we developed a small studio room, very adequate for our needs. We're able to film our coaches here, and we can also do our teleconference for our coaches. It's a great room, but it also serves as a history and a library. Be surprised, we have minutes from the joint council meetings and the president's council meetings, how often we go back and look to see what was passed, when we started to address this. So this is definitely one of our library rooms. Again, it's an emphasis on our student athletes that were here. The first area and office that we have is our compliance, and Cody handles all of our compliance for the NCAA and for the Summit League. Right next to the compliance coordinator is my office, and it's a great area to meet. I have obviously collected a lot of knickknacks and mementos over the years with the Summit League, and I have them here as well. It's really a display of anything that I could come across. We emphasize the mascots, also our student athletes are in here. Obviously, I have some personal family mementos and photos that I have here as well. This is where we meet and make all the decisions for the Summit League. You know, I often thought about getting some big, large chairs, but this is what we're all about, it's the athletics. And so I just use the bench chairs here in my office for staff and for any visitors, just that feel of athletics, and that's what I wanted to try to emphasize here. As we go down the hallway, you can see, again, what our emphasis is on our student athletes and their competing. We go into the corner office, which is our Senior Deputy Commissioner, Mindy K. Larson, and she has it set up obviously with a lot of her mementos as well. It's a great spot for us to be able to visit one-on-one with staff and have small little staff meetings as well. She's really done an outstanding job of decorating in here. No office is complete without having storage, and so we developed this storage room, and we keep merchandise in here, banners and basketballs, etc. So a great space for us and highly utilized for sure. In this office is our Assistant Commissioner for Championships. Stephanie is out today, but she's done a great job, and she's really on the ball with us as far as our championships go. We come to the next office is our Assistant Director for Championships and also Marketing. And we're going to get a quick look and interrupt the meeting real quick to show his office as well. So, yes. How's it going? Good, good. So, great workspace, great place to have a meeting as he's having right now. We also have our data room. Obviously, we have all the Midco connections in here with our internet and our phones, and we have some storage in here as well. Next office is our Director of Communications, Aubrey, and she's got a lot of little items as well. She's done a fantastic job for us here. This is our communications wing over here, and we come to our Assistant Commissioner for Communications. And Ryan is in charge of all of our media operations as well, and you can see he's got a lot of personal mementos up in the wall as well. Again, throughout the hallway on either side is an emphasis on our student athletes and their photographs. This actually was a Sweet 16 run for Valpo years ago. Michael is the Assistant Director of Communications, and he's new to the league, but a great workspace as well. Ethan is also new to the league. Office Space does a great job doing internship, and we have Ethan doing just a bunch of different things, trying to get him as much experience in different areas as possible. We have some storage plus a wet area for cleanup and files in here in this room. These are two national championship Andretti Bain and Mr. Levin's from Southern Utah. He won the 5,000 and 10,000 in track that particular year. Andretti was a 400-meter national champion. This area is a combination of our mail room, and this is where we send our UPS packages, but it also serves as a history for our media room. We can go back and look at all the old past media guides, the men's basketball, women's basketball, and all of our sports, the archives, to find out information in the sport and give us a little history in that. So it's a great area to come in, look up things to see in this room. And finally, one of the most important rooms is our little little break area. Refrigerator, microwave. It gives us a place to be able to catch a lunch or make our lunch. And we're able to take that here, either go into the conference room or also into our studios or back to your office to grab a bite to eat for the day. So that really concludes our tour, except for one item that we have here in the back hallway, which we're really proud of. And it's our summit wall. And this has some great sayings on here. One of my favorites is work hard in silence. But it talks about student athletes and motivational sayings on here. And so this is our back hallway. Actually, it's the back of the conference room, but this is our summit wall as well. So that concludes the tour of our offices. Great workspace for us. We're grateful that we have it. Our partnership with Sanford Health has been phenomenal, and we're so grateful for them for being able to work with us and provide some great space for not only for our student athletes and what we do for them, but also for our member institutions. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the tour. We want to thank Midco Sports with the great partnership they've done. We look forward to seeing you around the league. Thanks.